Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some more Legends of Boxing, and we're going to roll our own dice. So this is going to be a little slower than using the PC rolls, as it's a very quick-paced game to play with the PC rolls, but we're going to roll our own dice, and it's very easy. You don't have to click on any buttons to roll your own dice. You just roll it. You have to remember to punch in the red dice first and then the blue dice for the blue corner. Our matchup tonight from Las Vegas, Nevada, Caesar's Palace, John the Beast Mugabi, Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Both pugilists can punch. Both pugilists can get knocked out. This should be a very exciting fight. And again, we will be rolling our own dice. I'll try to explain it a little bit. I'm not an expert. I might make mistakes, but by rolling my own dice with a couple of matches offline, I'm learning the game better. Joining us at ringside, Robbie Wartburg and Jeffrey Jamestown Baseball Commissioner, as they both say hello to one and all. So the dice you need, two different colors. Red and blue would be preferred probably, but two different colors. Red 20-sided, blue 20-sided. Then you need a red and blue 6-sided dice. And then you need 10-sided dice. Two colors could be sufficient, but I have enough so I can blue and white, red and white to represent the blue corner and the red corner. 0 through 9. The first dice you will roll are the 20-sided dice, and this is the control dice. So again, let's get round one on its way here from Caesars. There's the bell between Tommy Hearns and John the Beast Mugabi. We will roll the 20-sided die, red and blue, and of course the blue die jumps the shark, but we grab it quickly. You always want to punch the red die in first. So you can see that's a 5. You have to go 0, 5. The blue die is a 16. Tommy Hearns will have control. You see the 7? The way you get that 7 is, and I still haven't figured out this formula, how they get the 9, and the computer does it, so I'm not too worried about it. It's 16 minus 9, 7 over the control. Mugabi rolled below his control, so Tommy Hearns is on offense. He will try to set up some action. After you roll your 20-sided die, you will then go to either your red or blue die or just the 6-sided die, and you'll roll your defense. Mugabi needs a 2 or a 1 to get the defensive chart. It's a 4. So then you just punch in a 4. He doesn't meet the defensive criteria. And now Tommy Hearns from the blue corner will roll the 10-sided die, 0 through 9. You can see Tommy Hearns is using the pressure chart. See, both fighters went right at each other. They're using the pressure chart. Hearns' power is an 8, so he will get knockdowns on a 66 through 63, 70, or knockdown possibility, 70 through 73, you can see that's a 4, that's a 5. 80 through 83, that's a 3. 90 through 92, that's a 2. 99 double zeros is a 1. 50 to 53, and 40 to 43. So he has a good chance of landing some big punches here. So let's roll. We'll read the blue die first. Of course, I roll a 0-2, and that will be a good jab. So the 0-2 is going to be a good stiff jab. A couple of jabs land square in the face of John Mugabi. And again, you'd have to go 0-2. Blue die first, or white die. Now, you see on the 0-2, if you go to the pressure chart, okay, 2 points land on 2 really effective jabs or more. I like to think multiple jabs landed. and you see how it's maroon. Well, that means there's a cut possibility. John Mugabi's cut range is 9. So 9 and under he cuts. Over 9 he doesn't. And that is a 20-sided die roll. So we'll roll the red 20. It is a 9. So he's going to have... And again, you have to... With a 20-sided die, you have to go 0, 9. Oh, no cut. My faux... Oh, I looked at the wrong... Where's his cut rating? It's a 9. 3. So there's some sort of adjustment there. I thought it was a 9. Anyway, so it's over his 3. And we continue. That's the first segment, or action. Now we rinse and repeat. Let's see who gets control. It's going to be probably Mugabi, because the higher the die roll, the better. So that's a 20 for Mugabi. And again, you always want to roll the 20-sided dice first. And a 15. So Mugabi's in control. Hearns will get his defense roll. He needs a 2 or a 1. He gets a 3. Mugabi will now throw. You roll the 10-sided die. That's a 56. So a 56, we can go to the chart. And we can see, if you follow along, that's going to be 2 points. Excellent jab. So a 56. Tommy Hearns. That's a 1-point hook. 1-point hook. 56 through 59. A good left hook. Scores on Tommy Hearns. Let's pick up the pace a bit. And again, you can see you roll the dice. That's a 6 and a 7. That's going to go to the split action. They both rolled under their control numbers. So again, if it's single digits, you have to go 0, 6. That your first numbers that you punch in are always the red numbers on this roll. And then a 0, 7. Because they're both under their control factors, you go to the split action chart, which will just be the 2 10-sided die, 0 through 9. That is a 42, and they're just going to jockey for position. No punches will be landed as they move and feint, but no one throws. Beatles Attorney has joined us at ringside with Robbie Wartburg and Jeffrey Jamestown, baseball commissioner. Again, this is not my normal boxing stream. I'm just showing how you can roll your own dice. So we continue with round 1. And the game goes much faster if you use the computer die, obviously. 16-15. So Mugabi, I think this is going to go to the split again. 16-15. I'm right. It goes to the split action. We roll that. That's a 58. And there'll be an even exchange. Both fighters land some solid punches. No one getting the better of it. Round 1 continues. It's still a feeling out round. 18, that's going to favor Mugabi. 18-0-3. Hearns on the defense. He needs a 2 or a 1. He gets the 1, so he gets his defensive roll. Watch the pressure chart now over here. It's going to change. It's going to change to the defense. Oh, over here, I'm sorry. Mugabi. So he gets the 1, and you can see how the pressure chart changed. Doesn't mean that Mugabi is going to miss. It just means Hearns has an ability to block or counter. 82. And 82 will be a 1-point cross for John the Beast Mugabi. So Hearns rolled with the punch, but Mugabi landed. We continue with round number 1. Again, this is just rolling your own dice. 8-14, that's going to favor Thomas the Hitman Hearns. 0-8 for the red. 1-4, Hearns in control. Mugabi with a defense roll. He needs a 2 or a 1. It's a 5. He doesn't get it. Tommy Hearns looking to load up and bang out John the Beast Mugabi. Tommy looking for something with a K number 8 or under. That's a 90, and he has a possibility of a knockdown here. That is a 90. You can see 90 through 92 has a K2. So let's make sure we punch. That's a 90, and you can see it's a knockdown possibility. Now we roll the 20-sided die versus the chin. I believe it has to be over 9 This is, let's see, we'll find out. That's a 14. And Mugabi is hurt. Mugabi is hurt. Oh, you know what that should have been? I think that should have been, I made a faux pas there. Not this die. It should have been this. It should have been these dies here. But we already made the faux pas. So Mugabi is hurt. So again, it should have been the 10-sided die there. I'm just looking at it. So now the action continues. Mugabi is hurt. Hearns pressing the attack. As we kind of screwed Mugabi there. Let's see if Mugabi backing up towards the ropes. Can you get a defense roll? No, that's a 6. So Tommy Hearns will punch away. And that is a 62 for Thomas the Hitman Hearns. 62. And again, on the 62, he lands hard shots, stunning Mugabi on the ropes. So the 62 there, we can go look. A good right cross, the final punch. And you see I made a mistake the first time. I, by accident, rolled the 20-sided die. But you can clearly see it's 0 through 100. 100 being the double 0. So now Tommy Hearns, let's see how Tommy's going to land here. Needs a low roll. He's going to get a 94. And Mugabi absorbs the punishment on the ropes. We continue with round number 1. Oops. This is going to be split action because it's an 8 and a 2, both under the control factors, as I call them. Mugabi has a 10, and Hearns has a 9. You want the lower control factor, but it's an 08, 02. We go to the split action chart. We roll the 10-sided die, 49. Both fighters throw, both fighters miss. Action continues. Again, we're going to go to the split action as it's a 0108. 96. 96. And that is a bang away toe-to-toe exchange at the bell, but it favored Tommy Hearns as Mugabi picks up a TKO point, and that is not good. I'm not really clear on how the TKO points work. I asked I Am Sporticus, who knows more about this game, and he explained it a bit. He left a comment. All right, that's round number 1. We'll go on to the next round. 6 endurance points lost for Mugabi, 4 for Hearns. So Hearns had the better round. Of course, he rocked Mugabi a couple of times. The weight classes they have, Beatles, heavyweight, light heavyweights, middleweights, welterweights, junior welterweights, lightweights, featherweights, bantamweights, flyweights. I picked them all up because I love boxing. What I like about this is you can roll your own dice, and it's a nice complement to my Glory Days boxing, which is card and dice tabletop, which is, to me, the best card and dice game, period. But this is nice for a quick setup and play. So here we go, round number 2. Hearns took that first round. This is going to favor Hearns again. Mugabi a 0-6, Hearns an 18. Mugabi, we go defensive roll. He needs a 2 or 1. It's a 4. Hearns presses the attack from the outside as Mugabi moves forward. Can Hearns hit him with the long jab and the right hand? That's an 89. An 89, 2 jabs, 2 stiff jabs, and he feinted with the right. So that's an 89. Excellent job by Tommy Hearns. Round 2 continues. Let's see if Mugabi can get some control here. And John the Beast will. That's an 11 against a 0-2. Hearns gets the defense roll. And it's a 5, so his defense is no good there. And John the Beast Mugabi will fire away with a 57. And that's going to be a 1-point hook. So Mugabi lands a left hook, misses with the right hand. Action continues. Again, we're going slower than normal. I'm trying to explain some of the game that I know. Again, I'm not an expert, but at least I want to show people you can roll your own dice, which is fun. Sometimes I like to roll. 17. This is going to favor Mugabi. So Hearns will get a defense roll. It's a 3 just out of his range. And now Mugabi will throw. That is a 12. Big shots by Mugabi. But Hearns absorbs it. You can see on the 12 a possibility of a knockdown. But Mugabi's power is an 8. And that's a 10. So the charts don't change. You have pressure outside, inside, and elusive. And then you have the defensive charts. Is James Braddock in the game? I believe so. Round 2 continues. This will go to the split action because the 0-3 and 0-6 are both below both fighters' control ratings, as I call them. So, again, you want to punch in the red first. 0-3. And then the other one's a 0-6. We go to the split action chart. And then you roll the 2 10-sided die, 0 through 9. That is a 73. What will it be? We shall see. 73. And that's a toe-to-toe exchange. Both fighters land, neither one with an advantage. We continue with round number 2, scheduled for 10. That's going to favor Hearns here. Usually the higher dice roll will obviously favor the fighter with the higher dice roll, unless there's a distinct advantage in skill level for one. So again, the red die first, 1-2 against 1-6. Hearns has control. Mugabi will get a defense roll. He has a 1. So he meets his criteria to go to the defense chart. You can see Hearns from the outside. That now becomes the defense charts. You can see no knockdowns on the chart. In fact, he can miss some shots. And on 13 through 16, Mugabi has a chance to counter. 48 through 49, he has a chance to counter. 83 through 87, he has a chance to counter. So Tommy Hearns wants to stay away from those. The Hitman rolls. That is a 10. And Hearns will land a jab, but nothing else. Round 2 continues. Pick up the pace just a little bit. This is going to favor Hearns again. The 20 roll against the 14. So Tommy Hearns doing a good job controlling the pace and letting his hands go. Defense roll for Mugabi. He needs a 2 or a 1. It's a 2. He meets the criteria. There can be no knockdown here. So Tommy Hearns from the blue corner throws. That is an 18. And Tommy Hearns will miss as Mugabi dodges the big right hand. Round 2 continues. 5 and a 5. This will go to the split action screen. Again, you got to go 0-5, 0-5. Split action chart. Possibilities on the split action chart. Clash of heads. Accidental headbutt. Foul check red. Foul check blue. Clinch. Fighters move around, don't throw. Fighters exchange but miss. Exchange even 1 point. Even flurry 2 points. So here we go. And that's going to be a 36. And the fighters continue to feint, but no one throws punches. We're coming down to under 30 seconds to go in round 2. It's going to favor Tommy Hearns with that 17. So 0-3 for Mugabi. I did 0-6, doesn't really matter. 1-7. Defense roll for Mugabi is a 4 out of his range. Tommy Hearns looking to load up and land hard shots on the beast. That's an 86. And he only lands a 1-point hook, but that's still good. 86, so there's the hook off the jab. Round 2 coming to a conclusion here at Caesar's Palace. I think Hearns has definitely taken these first 2 rounds. That's a 15 against an 11. That's going to favor 15 against an 11. That's going to favor John the Beast Mugabi. So now it's Tommy Hearns who gets the defense roll. And again, you don't need the blue and the different colors, but because I have them, I use them. That's a 3 just outside of his defense range. Mugabi looking to load up and stand and bang. 53 for John the Beast Mugabi. Possibility of a knockdown with a good right, left, right combination. Let's make sure we punch this in correctly. 53. You can see the possibility of the knockdown. Now, we don't want to make the mistake like we did before. You now use, again, the 10-sided die. By accident, the first time with Mugabi, I used the 20-sided because I got fooled by the 6 there. which I don't know what that means exactly. Here's the roll. 14! Oh, I think Hearns goes down. And Hearns is down from a huge right hand. The referee picks up the count at 4, 5, 6, 7. And Hearns will get up at the count of 7. Take the mandatory 8. Beatles attorney, how does this compare to title bout boxing out? And there's the bell. So the bell saves Tommy Hearns. And let's go through the chat a bit as I'm... So, Beatles, how does this compare to title bout boxing out? Very fun game. I like it a lot. The aesthetics is beautiful. Title bout, the original game, card flipping. I'm not a big card flipping fan. Now, I do have title bout 2 on the PC, which is fun. I don't mind that the PC flips the cards, and it's kind of fun to follow along. Again, I like Glory Days Boxing when it comes to playing tabletop sports, period. But I'm a boxing guy. And Anthony's created a wonderful game, Glory Days Boxing, which can be purchased at SidelineStrategies.com. Mark Jones has joined us live from Sherrill, New York. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Robbie Wartburg says, you're welcome, buddy. Yeah. For one, I'm liking the game, and you can make any two fighters fight anytime you want. Yep. There's also a career mode, which I watch I Am Sporticus doing, which seems kind of fun. I think people will get into that. I like to do this. So Tommy Hearns goes down. Again, this is not my normal broadcast. We're showing you how to roll the dice, and this is helping me learn the game. I am not an expert, as Dave Gardner likes to say, but it does help you explain the game. Mark Jones says, I like Title Bout's original card and computer game. I also like Glory Days Boxing. Great games. I have the original Title Bout Championship on the computer. Excellent game. My original Title Bout from 1980, I want to say 83 I bought it. I still have it. I might try to play that online, but it's tough to see. I have Glory Days Boxing, my favorite. I have Title Bout 2 on the PC. And I have this. This is really a fun game. They're all fun. I enjoy them all. All right, so let's move on to round 3. Tommy Hearns was lucky. The bell rang. Let's see if they're -4 endurance points for Mugabi, -4 for Hearns. And let's hit enter. So Hearns looks like there's not going to be any carryover. I think sometimes there can be carryover. So again, we roll for control. Try to pick up the pace just a bit. So you can see the 8 and the 7 both fall below 10 and 9. 9 being the better of 10. You want the lower control factor because you take the difference from the dice roll. But they're both below, so we will go to the split action chart. Again, you want to punch in the red die first, and an 8 is a 0-8. A 7 is a 0-7. And as you can see, the split action comes up. You then roll your 2 10-sided die. Again, I have many different colored dies, so I like to roll the different colors. 97, and that's going to be a big toe-to-toe exchange, ring center, 2 points. So a good exchange on the 97. It was an even exchange. Both fighters felt the other's power there. 17 is going to favor John the Beast Mugabi against that 1. That's a no-brainer. 17-01. Hearns has been down. He gets a defense roll. He gets the 1. So there can be no knockdown on it because he's made his defense roll. Now Mugabi rolls. That is a 10. And Mugabi will still land a hook. Hearns was elusive, but not elusive enough. So we'll continue to roll our own dice. And I'm trying to explain how I understand the game. I am not an expert. I have not played this game on tabletop. So this is a 10 and a 13. Obviously, the 13 is better than the 10, and these fighters are equally matched, so Hearns is going to have control. So 10, 13. Mugabi gets his defense roll. It's a 3. Trust me on that. So he does not meet the criteria. Tommy Hearns looking to bang the poop out of Mugabi now. 79. So a 79 is going to be a 1-point hook for Tommy Hearns. And we will continue. 18-15. That's going to favor Mugabi by... All right, so again, that's an 18 minus 10. That's 8, 15, -9 is a 6, so it will favor Mugabi. Let's make sure we punch this in correctly. 18 and a 15. Mugabi with the 8 against the 6. He has control. So it's Tommy Hearns with the defense roll. Hearns with a 3 just out of his range. Can Mugabi deck Hearns like he did in the prior round? 16. He'll land a jab, but no more. Couldn't land the big right hand. Round 3 continues. 6 for Mugabi. This is going to be Hearns with the 15. Hearns, Mugabi with the defense roll. 4 out of his range. Tommy Hearns, he wants something with a K on it. And 8 or under. That's a 64. Oh, he just missed, but it's a possibility of a cut. You can see with the 60, he just missed. 60 through 63, he would have had a possibility of dropping John the Beast Mugabi. But this is 64 through 66. You see the 2. So it's going to be a 2-point combination. I like to think they throw in combinations. So when I announce, I just can't see them landing one at a time. Though some, obviously, they do. But you can see the 2, but with the maroon, it's a possibility of a cut. So again, that is a 64. Hearns lands a slashing combination. Now we roll the 20-sided die for the cut, and it has to be 3 or under. So I'm a little confused with this cut. I'm going to have to ask I Am Sporticus. This says 9. See, it says 9 over here. Okay. But it's 3 and under, obviously. Which I guess there's some sort of rating change. It's an 8, so there is no cut. And again, you have to go 0-8. So you have to go 0-8. No cut. Good night, Jeffrey. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. And we continue with round 3. Again, I'm going slow. I'm trying to explain how I understand the game. So it's an 18 and an 8 that will favor Mugabi. 18. And again, when it's an 8, you have to go 0-8. You always, the first number you type in, I keep saying this because some different people, it seems, are watching now, is the red, out of the red corner. So you type in 18. If it's a single digit, like out of the blue corner, you have to go 0-8. Hearns will get his defense roll. He needs a 2 or a 1. It's a 4. He does not meet the criteria for the defense roll. So John Mugabi wants to land one of those big shots here. 64 for Mugabi. Possibility of a cut, but it's only a jab there on his 64. Because he's using from the outside chart, and Hearns is pressing forward. So as Hearns presses forward, he's hit with a, I'd like to say, a jab and a right hand on that 64. Possibility of a cut. Tommy Hearns, 50-50 chance of a cut here. We roll the 20-sided die. 10 or under, he cuts. It's a 15. No cut. So no cut for Tommy Hearns. About a minute to go here in round 3. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Now, again, we roll. So 17 and a 4. We know right away the 17's way ahead of the 4. That's going to favor John the Beast Mugabi. Again, red die first, 17. The 4, you go 0-4. Hearns will now get a defense roll. He needs a 2 or a 1. It's a 4. Does not meet the criteria. Now we will roll, for John the Beast Mugabi, the 2 10-sided die, 0 through 9. What is that? 60. My dyslexia is kicking in. That's a 69, right? Yes, 69. So the 69, when I roll the dice, I like to look. It's going to be a 1-point hook off of the outside chart. 69. And those are big punches. A TKO point is scored. And I Am Sporticus explained this to me in a comment on one of my videos. I have to go back. I'm actually going to write it down because I want to understand. When you land so many punches in a row or so many points, a TKO point occurs against the other fighter. We're under a minute to go in round number 3. Clinton Parks, how you doing? Hope all is well. You can also, I'm not going to do it, but I could, in between rounds, click and change their strategies here. Clinton Parks actually asks that. Did you set the pressure and outside? The computer set the... At the beginning of the round, Clinton, the computer set the way they were going to fight. I can change that. I can override that. So if you wanted to play one fighter, you could. All right, let's get back to the rolls. I really do like this game a lot. Okay. And again, I'm sorry, this is not my normal boxing commentary, but I just really want to try to explain, because this is the way I learn also. 4 and 9, we know they're both below the control. So you go 0-4 for the red, 0-9 for the blue. Oh, wow. 0-4. Wow, how does... That does not make sense to me. Oh, I hit 0-9. Oh, no, that's because 9 and a 9. I'm sorry, that is right. Because 9 and a 9 is a 0, which is even Stevens. So Hearns is in control. My faux pas. That's where the computer can help you out. I would have thought it was... I would have went to the wrong chart playing solo here. But Hearns is in control because he meets his criteria of a 9 against the 9. Mugabi with the defense roll of a 4 out of his range. Tommy Hearns looking to stand and bang as he puts pressure on Mugabi, trying to use the outside range. 88. Good combination. 2 points land. A good combination. It's 2 points for Tommy Hearns. And it puts a TKO point on Mugabi, which is not good. Robbie Wartburg asks, where did I get the fighters' pictures? From the internet. I just go online and search. Clinton, if you're interested in the game, and I don't make any money by showing this game or anything, I just like the game. There is a demo that you can play forever and ever with 16 heavyweights. You never even have to buy the game. You can do pretty much... You can only play exhibitions. I don't think you can do... You can do career mode, but only for 4 fights. So, check out the demo. I suggest with any game, if there's a demo, you should always check out the demo, because then you know if you like it. Let's continue with round 3. Hearns went down in round 2. 6-15, so that's going to favor Tommy Hearns. Defense roll for the Beast Mugabi, 3 out of his range. Tommy looking to land something big as he continues to press forward. Cuts off the ring on Mugabi. 12. Oh, no knockdown because Tommy Hearns' power is an 8, and that's going to be... See, that's a K10. So that's a 12. It'll be 2 punches. 2 points on the cross combination. Left hand, right hand. So left jab, right hand, and there's the bell. We move to round 4. Mugabi loses 3 endurance points. Hearns 5. Round 4. What I also like about this game is I don't have to do some of the math. It does it for me, but yet I can still enjoy rolling my own dice if I want. Here we go, round number 4. 16-7. Mugabi out of the red corner. That's going to favor John the Beast Mugabi. 16-0-7. Hearns gets a defense roll. He does not meet the criteria. It's higher than a 2, so that's a 3. Mugabi on the outside. So is Hearns. So Mugabi feints Hearns out of position. And he's going to fire away. That's a 71. Possible knockdown. 70 through 72. You can see under outside for John the Beast Mugabi. K4. So it will be a possible knockdown with the 71. He lands very hard on Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Can he drop him for a second time? Again, I made a mistake earlier in this video where I rolled the 20-sided die. No, you roll the 10-sided dice. And wow, 20 and under, Hearns goes down. Hearns will, that's a 39. So 3 points will land as Mugabi opens up. And Hearns is hurt. So if 3 points land, it seems like 3 and under, the other fighter is hurt. he goes back to the ropes or he's stunned, and Mugabi can go right at him. Hearns with only a defense roll here. He wants a 2 or a 1. It's a 6. Mugabi looking to load up against a defenseless Tommy Hearns, ring center. Ooh, 91! He's going to possibly drop him again. 91 K2. So jab and a big right cross crash upon the jaw of Tommy Hearns. So it's a 91. And again, we now go to Tommy Hearns' chin. I'm going to roll the red. Under 20, he goes down. It's an 84, 2 points. So he's not going to be hurt. He's going to absorb it. 84. Solid shots, but Hearns is able to shrug it off. Take care, Beatles. Thank you for stopping by. So a good start for John the Beast Mugabi in round number 4. Let's roll for control. 16-14. So let's do the math ourselves. 16, that's 6 higher. So 16 minus 10 is 6. And then you have 14 minus 9. That's 5. So Mugabi will be in control. So 16... 14. Mugabi's in control. Hearns gets a defense roll of a 4. Mugabi will be able to stand and bang from distance. Hearns still out of sorts after being banged about a bit early in this round. 30 for John the Beast Mugabi. Another possible chance of a knockdown. You can see on the 30 through 32, K8, Mugabi's power is an 8. 20 and under, Hearns goes down. It is a 90. He'll shrug off a good combination, but he'll take a TKO point. A huge start for John the Beast Mugabi. He's already dropped Hearns once. We're going to go split action here. 4 and 6. So 0-4 red, 0-6 blue. Split action chart. You roll the 2 10-sided die. 65. Toe-to-toe exchange. Each fighter lands 1 point. But I like to think more punches land. They just weren't as hard or clean. So that's an even Stevens. Round 4 continues. 16-17. 16 and a 17 favoring Hearns. Mugabi gets a defense roll. It's a 1, so he can't get knocked down as you go to the defense chart. He might even have a chance to counter here. Hearns, a 10. Hearns lands a jab, but not the right hand. Hearns trying to clear his head. 2 and a 6. So that's going to go to the... Oops, that's a 2. That's going to go to the split action chart. 0-2-0-6. Both fall under the criteria of the control. We go split action. Let's get some room here. 16. Possible foul on Tommy Hearns. Hearns fouls. He's a clean fighter. So he 1 through 10, no foul. 11 through 19, marginal foul. And a 20 is a flagrant foul. So Tommy Hearns, it's a 13. Well, 11. I mean, I by accident hit the button twice. Same as a 13. Referee warns him. No point deduction, though. Hearns trying to slow down John the Beast Mugabi. A tough start for Tommy Hearns in this bout. 11-12. That should favor Tommy Hearns. It does. Mugabi with the defense roll. He doesn't get it. It's a 4. Tommy Hearns looking for something with a K on it. 8 or under for the Hitman. Let's see if Tommy can hit that on the chart. 95. It's a good combination, but no knockdown. 2 points on a beautiful combination. Left jab, right hand, and a left to the body of John the Beast Mugabi. Both pugilists fighting from the outside. Now, when the strategy changes, they fight on the charts. You can see it says outside down here on the chart, outside down here on the chart. Round 4 continues. Red die! Oh, we lost the red die. The red die jumped the shark. Let's see if we can find it, or we have to grab another red die. Oh, I saw where it bounced. We have a timeout here. As Al Reds. Oh, we found it. We found the red die. The red die wants to play, folks. 2 and a 14. So the 0-2 for Mugabi, the 14 for Hearns favors Hearns. Mugabi gets the defense roll. 1. So again, there can be no knockdown, as Hearns will throw off the defense chart. 53. And that will be... Mugabi's able to block the punches. Good job by John the Beast Mugabi. Take care, Clinton. Thank you very much. 0-1, 0-4 split action. Roll the 2 10-sided die. 74. Toe-to-toe exchange. Both fighters score a point, but Hearns landed a little harder, and there's the bell. So a TKO point goes towards Mugabi, and that's not good. And again, that's where I'm not quite sure how that works. I'm still figuring that out. But the computer does it for you, but it's fun to know how it works. And I'm getting there. 3 points lost on endurance for Mugabi, 3 for Hearns. They're both at 6 endurance points as we come up on the midway point. Round 5 scheduled for 10. Here we go. Roll. 17, that's going to favor Hearns out of the blue corner. So 0-7 for Mugabi, 17 for Hearns. Mugabi gets a defense roll. That's a 4. His defense needs to be a 2 or a 1. It's outside his criteria. Mugabi. So now Hearns can roll, and Hearns wants to get something with a K and an 8 or under. It's a 33. Oh, he just missed. But it's a possibility of a cut. You can see the 1, so it's going to be a jab. I like to think a jab and a right hand catching Mugabi square in the face. So that is a 33. Possibility of a cut. Mugabi cuts 3 and under on the 20-sided die. It's a 3! So there's going to be some sort of abrasion. Oh, I got to go 0-3. There we go. Huh. 3. So it's got to be 2 and under, I guess. The 3 is even, so it has to be 2 or under. I thought it would be 3 and under. Okay. I thought that was going to be a cut. I was wrong. Here we go. 12. This will favor Hearns by 1. Mugabi again gets the defense roll. 4, no good. Hearns needs to land something here. Both fighters fighting from the outside. 85, so again, on the outside chart, we look down, 85. It's a combination ending with a hook, and it's 1 point for Tommy Hearns. So that is an 85. There's the hook. 5-14, 0-5-1-4, favoring Hearns. Hearns is in a rhythm now. Defense roll for Mugabi. He needs a 2 or a 1. He gets the 2. No possibility of a knockdown when you roll defense. Hearns can still score here, though. 61. Tommy Hearns on the 61 will land the right cross, but Mugabi was able to turn with the punch. 1 point for Hearns. Round 5 continues. We have about 2 minutes left in round 5. 19 for Mugabi. He's finally going to get in a rhythm here. A 0-4 for Hearns. Hearns with a defense roll. He needs a 2 or a 1. It's a 6. So Mugabi, both fighters from the outside. Mugabi foot feints. Hearns moves towards him. And Mugabi looks to rat-a-tat the crap out of Tommy Hearns. And it's going to be a 51. 51 is... Oh, another chance of a knockdown. Man, he's getting lucky with those rolls. 50 through 52, K6. It's a 51. Will Tommy Hearns fall? I guess we go blue and white because it's a chin check. 20 and under, he goes down. It's a 78. 3 points, he is hurt. So 3 or 4 points. The pugilist is hurt, and Tommy Hearns is hurt once again. John the Beast Mugabi's been able to land solid. Hearns trying to cover up ring center. He gets a defense roll, needs a 2 or a 1. He gets a 3 out of his range. Here comes John the Beast Mugabi looking to bang away. 0-6. And he's going to only land a hook and no more. About 1:30 left in round 5. Again, we're rolling our own dice. It goes a little slower if you're trying to call it. I'm not really doing my normal call. This will favor Hearns as Mugabi is 0-7. Hearns gets the 20. Hearns has to take advantage. His rolls have not been good. Defense roll for Mugabi is a 5. Hearns needs to really bang from the outside here. Behind the jab. 21 for Tommy Hearns. Oh, just out of his range. K9, he has power of an 8. So that's a 21, 2 points on a good combination by Tommy Hearns. 2 and 11. 2 for, out of the red corner, Mugabi. 11 for Hearns. You know right away, with that discrepancy, that's going to favor Tommy Hearns. So then, Mugabi gets a defense roll. He needs a 2 or a 1. It's a 6. Hearns will be able to get through. He's going to land something here. 97! It's a good hook combination. 2 more points, and those are good shots. Mugabi's starting to wear down. Another TKO point goes against Mugabi, and again, that's not good. 13-14. That's going to favor Hearns because he has the better control rating anyway, and he rolled higher. Defense roll again for Mugabi. Mugabi not in any rhythm so far in round 5 after he's pretty much dominated this fight. Here comes Tommy Hearns. He's looking for a roll with a K number 8 or lower. That's a 38, so that's a 38, and that's going to be a 1-point combination. Last punch was a good cross. 30 seconds to go here in round 5, and just continue to roll. 15-14. This could be interesting. This might be a split action chart here. 15-14 split action because it's a 5 and a 5 when you do the math. We roll the 2 10-siders. 43. And neither fighter throws. They feint, but they don't throw, and there's the bell. Both fighters sneer at one another. 3 endurance points lost for Mugabi, 2 endurance points lost for Hearns. So again, the cool thing about the computer game, you can roll your own dice if you want. And all you do is you roll and you punch in the numbers off the keyboard. But it does all the other math for you. Let's just check. I have Mugabi slightly ahead. Let's see what the ringside scorecard unofficial. They have Hearns slightly ahead, 48-47. Mugabi dropped Hearns in the second. Banged him up pretty bad. Wow, they didn't give him that. I thought Mugabi hurt him again in the third or fourth. So here we go, round number 6. Very good bout, very good bout. As we roll our own dice. 16-16, that's going to favor Hearns, as he has a slightly better control factor. Mugabi gets a defense roll. It's a 2. He does meet defensive criteria. So there can be no knockdown, as Hearns is fighting from the outside. Mugabi's putting the pressure. Hearns is going to try to rat-a-tat him as he comes in, but because you get the 2 defense roll, 2 or 1 is a good defense roll for Mugabi, the outside chart moves to the defensive chart, and you can have no knockdowns on it. Oh, boy, that would have been a knockdown on a regular one, I think. 96, or a knockdown possibility. It's still a scoring combination, though, for Tommy Hearns. Combination gets him 1 point. Round 6 continues, and that's going to favor Tommy Hearns. 0-7 for Mugabi, 11 for Hearns. Hearns is really, he's starting to set the pace now. Defense roll 5, so that's above 2. Tommy Hearns looking for a roll that will give him a K number 8 or under. That is a 74. And it's a couple of jabs, and he'll get 1 point for that. 74. Roll again for control. This will favor Hearns again, 11-5. So 0-5 Mugabi, 11 for Hearns. Mugabi gets a defense roll 6. It's higher than his defense. Hearns now rolls the 10-siders, 0 through 9, so that's a 34. 34, possibility of a cut. You can see 33 through 35 is a 1 point, I like to say jab right hand, but there's the maroon around it, so it's a possibility of a cut. So let's go 34. So it has to be a 2 or under. I thought it had to be a 3 or under. And again, I'm not quite sure on how they come up with that. To me, it should be a 3 and under, but I did roll a 3 and there was no cut. So let's roll this. It's a 7. That will not be a... So you have to go 0-7, no cut. And we have 1 minute to go here in round 6. Good round 6 so far for Tommy Hearns. 7-8, split action, 0-7, 0-8. We go split action as neither roll is higher than the 10 or the 9 for the pugilists. So split action here, 32. And they tie up, they maul, they brawl, and the referee breaks them. We roll for control. It will favor Tommy Hearns, 18 against a 6, so 0-6 against the 18. Mugabi gets the defense roll, 5, too high. Tommy Hearns, again, looking to stand and bang as Mugabi comes forward, but he's not throwing punches. 99! Oh! I thought that was going to be a knockdown, but it's not. A good shot. Jab, right hand, left hook to the body by Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns definitely getting in a rhythm after being knocked down in round 2. 1:30 to go here in round 6. 18-17, that's going to favor Tommy Hearns. So you go 17. Always punch in the red number first, as it took me a couple of times to figure that out. And an 18. Hearns in control. Defense roll for Mugabi is a 1. So he meets his criteria. There can be no knockdown, but Tommy Hearns can still score. Mugabi can evade or counter on certain rolls. That is a 40 for Tommy Hearns, and Hearns still lands. And it's a good hook to the body. A TKO point goes to John the Beast Mugabi, and you don't want those points. Round 6 continues. 1 minute to go. 13 for Mugabi, 0-1 for Hearns. Mugabi looking to retaliate. Hearns gets his defense roll. Can't get knocked down. He's already been down once in this bout. Mugabi fires. That's a 35. We look at the chart. 35. And he will miss his shots. Good defense by Tommy the Hitman Hearns. No counter, though, by Hearns. 2-1. 2-1. So 0-2, 0-1. Split action. Split action. 2 10-sided die, 0 through 9 for both. That's going to be a 17. Foul check on Tommy Hearns. Hearns' foul rating, he's clean, so 1 through 10, nothing. 11 through 19, marginal. 20, flagrant. It's a 2. Okay, so I have to go 0-2. God, fudge knocker. Fudge knocker. You have to go... I wonder if I can still do 20. That's my fault. Flagrant foul. It should have been a 0-2, but I hit 2, and there's no going back, I don't think. So we give... Well, bad call by the ref there. Flagrant foul. So again, the mistake I made was when you roll a 2, you have to go on the 20-sided die. On the 20-sided die, you have to punch in 0-2. 0-2. And I hit 2 because I got over exuberant. Shocking that I would do it. Here we go. Round continues. 18-10. So the blue corner's Hearns. That's going to favor Tommy. Red die first. 1-0, 1-8. Defense roll. 6-sided die. 5. Mugabi does not meet the criteria. Hearns rolls the 2 10-sided die, 0 through 9. 0-2. Possibility of a cut there. Jab right hand, 0-2. Now again, we roll a 20-sided die. It's got to be 2 and under because I rolled a 3 and they said no cut. So let's see what happens here. That's a 10. No cut, but Good shots. And another TKO point added to Mugabi. He's wearing down. Bell sounds. Good round for Tommy Hearns, even though we screwed him on the flagrant foul. -6. So Mugabi's fatigued. His control goes up, which is no good. Defense drops. Power drops to 3, defense to 1. Hearns still has 2 endurance points. This is the last round. He'll be fresh. Round 7. Here we go. Round number 7. The only pugilist to be down was Tommy Hearns in round 2. 4 and a 7. That's going to go. They're both under their control factors. So 0-7 for Mugabi. 0-4. Split action. And I like how the charts come up and you just roll and read the charts. I mean, you don't have to. You just can punch the numbers in and it does it. So I like to read it because we're learning. 35, it's a clinch. 35, referee breaks them. Round 7 continues. 17, that's going to be against an 11. So right away, it's a higher number. They're evenly matched fighters, pretty much. You know it will be Mugabi in control. That means Hearns gets a defense roll. He has to roll a 2 or a 1. It's a 5. Does not meet the criteria. Mugabi is fatigued. So the results of his punching power go down. 36. His punching power is now down to 3. So a 36 from the pressure chart. Possibility of a cut, though. And it's a 50-50 chance here. It's a 10. So see, okay, so this is going to be interesting. We rolled a 3 for Mugabi. It was no cut. Let's see if a 10, no cut. It has to be under. It has to be under. Okay, so it has to be 9 and under for Hearns. I'm sorry, 9 or under. Yes, 9 or under for Hearns and 2 or under for Mugabi. At least Mugabi's landing a few punches. It's been all Hearns these past few rounds. 11-11, split action. Oh, maybe not. No. It's gonna favor Tommy by 2. Yep. And defense roll for Mugabi is a 3. He only a 1 because he's fatigued. Will give him a defense chart. Tommy Hearns has to take advantage here. 79. 79 from the outside chart is a combination that scores not quite cleanly, so Hearns only gets 1 point. The points, to me, are not the punches landed, but how effective the combination or punch is. So what did I say? 79. Combination, 1 point for that combination. We continue. 4-2. That's going to go split action. 0-4, 0-2, because they're not above their control factor. Either pugilist. 48. Both fighters throw hard and miss. About a minute 15 left in round 7. 0-2-1-5 favoring Hearns. Defense roll for Mugabi's a 6. Again, he needs a 1 because he's fatigued. Tommy Hearns, this will be the last round. He won't be fatigued. Hearns wants to roll something with a K8 or lower. 0-9. That's going to be a hook combination. Left, right to the body. Then up to the head. The one with the head didn't really land. So that's a 0-9. 1 point for Hearns. And that's how you wear down. It's a point, it's just points. 13, that's going to favor Hearns. 0-8, 1-3 for Tommy. Defense roll. Mugabi needs a 1. It's a 6. Tommy looking for a big roll here. 50. Possible knockdown. Possible knockdown. You can see on the outside chart. Hopefully you can. Can you see the mouse? You should be able to see the mouse. You can see 50 through 52. K6. K6 is below Tommy's power rating of an 8. And this is the last round he'll have his full stamina. So let's make sure that's a 50. Now we roll on the chin. Mugabi Wow, he has a pretty stout chin. That's a little surprising to me. 3 and under, he goes down. He's hurt 53-4. It's a 23. He's going to be hurt. 3 points will score for Tommy Hearns. Mugabi goes back into the ropes. Good combination by Tommy the Hitman Hearns on Mugabi. If you're just joining us, this is not my normal boxing broadcast where we're learning to use the dice and interpreting what they mean. I'm not an expert at this game, but we're learning together. JVD Studios, how you doing? Hope all is well. So Mugabi gets a defense roll, 4, too high. Let's see if Hearns can capitalize. Mugabi on the ropes. Tommy looking to tee off. 37. And he's going to land the cross, but not cleanly. But he does get a TKO point. That's 8. So if Hearns can do, I think it's 6 points of damage or 8 points of damage in a row, he will TKO Mugabi. I believe that's the way that works. Not quite sure. Under a minute here in round 7. It's been all Tommy Hearns after Hearns was dropped in round 2. 13-8. That's going to favor Mugabi. Hearns will get a defense roll using the D6. And he needs a 2 or under. It's a 6. Mugabi pressing forward. He's looking for a home run roll. His power is now down to 3. So he would need 88 through 83, 90 through 92, or 99 and double zeros. So he needs a fairly high roll here. And it's a 69 for John the Beast Mugabi. 69 uppercut combination. And Mugabi, for that combination, will get 1 point. We roll for control for the pugilists. It's going to go to the split action. Oh, no, that's a 9. No, it's not. This is going to favor, it's going to favor Hearns. So, wait. Red corner 9 is Mugabi. 4 is Hearns, split action. 0-9, 0-4. You always punch in the red die first. If it's a single digit, you have to do the 0. I've already made a couple of mistakes. If you've been watching, and, we gave Tommy Hearns a flagrant foul by accident. So we go to the split action. And again, the game plays much faster using the computer dice, but this is fun rolling your own dice too. 38. No punches land as they move, feint, but don't throw. So that's a 38. And that's the end of the round. We go to round 8. Mugabi continues to be fatigued. Hearns is fatigued. And Hearns' defense goes down to a 1. His power goes down to a 3. So it could go to the scorecards here. We have 8, 9, and 10 left in this bout. Jason Culls joined us. Says, cool, this game looks fun. Where can I pick up the computer version of this game? You just go to ASG Games and look for Legends of Boxing. Jason, I recommend download the demo first to make sure you enjoy the game. The demo gives you 16 heavyweights, and you can play it forever and ever. Exhibition bouts forever and ever. And they give you some decent heavyweights. Some tomato cans, but some decent heavyweights. All right, round 8. Oh, we got to hit the enter button. Here we go, round 8. 0-6, 1-2 for Hearns. That's going to favor Hearns. Mugabi with a defense roll. He needs a 1. It's a 2. Hearns is fatigued, so his power's down to a 3. It's a 12 for Tommy. Tommy, it wouldn't matter. That's a K10. A jab right hand lands for Tommy Hearns. Pretty good combination for Tommy, even though he's fatigued. JVD Studio says, you don't make any mistakes, you're still learning, and I'm still getting one heck of a fight I'm watching, so it's a win-win. And again, I apologize if people are looking for my normal fight call, but I wanted to show that you can roll the dice. And the thing is, sometimes when You look for a setting to roll the dice, but there is no setting. You just roll and punch in the numbers. Jason calls says, thanks, Al. I love ASG soccer game. And oh, yeah. So it's very similar. It's excellent. And again, you can play the demo forever and ever. My recommendation to anybody when it comes to any game, obviously pick a game you like. But if there's a demo, try it. That way you know. If you like it, buy it. If you don't like it, or if you're not sure, you can always just keep playing the demo. Maybe you buy it, maybe you don't. Here we go. Round 8. 2-6. That's going to go split at... son of a bitch. 2. We all saw it was a 2. 0-2. Again, with a single digit on the 20-sided die, you must roll the 0, then the number. 0-2, 0-6, split action. The reason why that's a split action, Mugabi's control, as I call it, is an 11 now. Hearns is a 10. The lower control number, the better, because if it was higher, on these dice roll, you take the difference. And then whoever has the higher number has control. But because they're both underneath, we go to the split action chart. When you go to the split action chart, you use the 2 10-sided die. You don't have to use different colors. I just have different colors, so I use different colors. So I'm using the blue and the white, and that's a 17. And it will be a foul check on Tommy Hearns. Now, by accident, we gave him a flagrant foul last time because I forgot to punch in the 0 first on the 2. So Hearns fouls. He's a clean fighter. You can see his foul rating's clean. 0-1 through 10, no real foul. 11 through 19, not so bad. 20, not good. So let's roll. It's an 8. So I gotta go 0-8. Punch on the belt line, I like to say. Round 8 continues. We roll for control. That's going to favor Hearns, just because it's the higher number. It's almost like that game War. Remember the card game? 16-9. The little control factor won't even come into play here. So, red die first, 0-9, 16 for Hearns. 16 compared to the 10 is 6 higher, which we already knew that it was higher. Mugabi gets a defense roll, 6. He's fatigued. He needs a 1 now for defense. Tommy Hearns rolls 70. So the 70, just out of his range. Had he been with full endurance, it would have been a knockdown possibility. But his power, since he's tired, went from an 8 to a 3, and that's a K4. So that is a 70. It's still a 2-punch scoring combination, 2-point scoring combination. So I like to say left jab, right hand, left hook to the body. To the Labanza. We roll for control. 17 against a 15. That's going to be 6-5, favoring Mugabi. So defense roll. Hearns gets the 1. Can be no knockdown because he has the defense roll of a 1. So Mugabi, who's applying pressure, you can see these yellow letters and numbers. The pressure chart changed from offense to defense. So there are no knockdowns on here, and there's possibilities of missing and being countered. Mugabi rolls a 21, and he's going to land a combination. Last one being a hook to the body, last punch. So that's a 21, 1 point for Mugabi. Round 8 continues. 9-1. Both are under the criteria of 11 and 10. So it's going to be a split action. You roll your 2 10-sided die, 0 through 9. And that's a 10. We've been reading the blue die first. And that is a 10. So it's going to be a foul check on Mugabi. Mugabi is also a clean fighter, so similar results to Hearns. It's an 11, so it's a marginal foul. Some boos from the fans here at Caesars. Round continues. About a minute 15 left in round number 8. Two, 8, again, under the control factors. So you just go 0, 2, 0, 8. we all know that. We're going to go to the split action chart. That's a 67. And that'll be a toe-to-toe exchange. Both fighters land, but not quite hard, it seems. So it's a 67. Each fighter gets a point. 5 for Mugabi, 20 for Hearns. Hearns definitely in control. Mugabi defense rolls a 5 too high. Tommy Hearns looking for a K number, 3 or under. That is a 64. Tommy Hearns, possible cut. A jab, and I like to say stinging right hand. And you see the 1, and to me that's a maroonish brown. So there's a possibility of a cut. Mugabi cuts 2 and under. So let's make sure we punch this in right. 64. You see this 3. It doesn't mean 3 and under like I initially thought. It means 2 and under. So we then roll the 20-sided die. It's a 17, no cut. But a TKO point is added to Mugabi. He is definitely wearing down. If Hearns can string together... So what my understanding is, it's 9 TKO points. He's over his TKO rating. If Hearns can put together a lot of punches now, after that TKO rating has reached either equal to or above, he can stop John the Beast Mugabi. Jason Cull says, this is the way I play strats, so I like rolling your own die. Yeah, me too. Again, for streaming, most likely, I will let the computer roll because it goes quicker. And I could probably do a better job calling the fight, but I'm trying to I'm learning with you guys. So I'm explaining it to myself and you. I greatly appreciate everyone who's spending time with us. Hope everyone's doing well. If you like the stream, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, please do so and hit the bell for notification. And check out all the other wonderful content creators in our community. All right, we have under a minute to go in round 8. Tommy Hearns, I think, has built up a lead. We'll check the unofficial scorecard at the end of the round. 6 for Mugabi, 11 for Hearns. Hearns is in control. Mugabi needs a 1 on the defense roll. He gets it, so no possibility of a knockdown. Let's see if Tommy can land. Will he miss or will he get countered? 71 on the Hearns roll. He's going to land. Lead right hand. So Hearns lands. Gets a point for that. And I don't think points as in punches. I think it's the effectiveness of either the combination or the punch. So when I see a 1, I do think like, oh, it's either a combination that didn't land cleanly, or so that's the way I call that. But that's just my own personal preference. 10, 6, both under control factors. So we're going split action. 10 for Mugabi, 0-6 for Hearns. Split action. Roll the two 10-siders, 0 through 9. So that's a 30. 37. 37. They feint. They move. Mugabi comes forward. Neither fighter throws. And that ends round 8. Mugabi continues to be fatigued. Control factor goes up to 12, which is not good. Punching power down to 2. Hearns continues to fatigue, but his punching power stays at a 3. I have Hearns ahead, even though Hearns went down in round 2. So let's go unofficial scorecard here. Hearns is ahead 78-75. You can see Mugabi dropped Hearns in round 2, but Hearns got up. 6 more minutes of boxing. Let's continue. Hope everyone's enjoying as we learn to roll dice and read charts. And again, if you don't have the space, this is a nice option, I think. I think more games should give you this option. 12 for Mugabi. It's going to favor Mugabi as Hearns is a 9. Hearns gets a defense roll. He needs a 1. He will not get it. It's a 5. Mugabi now needs something for a knockdown that has a K2 or lower. That is a 64. I don't think that's going to get it done. 64. Possibility of a cut, though. If it is a 9 or under, Hearns cuts. It is an 18. Trust me on that. No cut. So we are all learning together. 13-7. Mugabi will be in control because the 13 is higher than his 12. The 7 for Hearns is lower than his 10, so you don't even have to go to that second tier of saying who's in control. So a 13 and a 0-7. Hearns defense roll 4 too high. Mugabi will throw his 2 10-sided die, 0 through 9. 47. So a 47 jab right hand for John the Beast Mugabi lands upon the cranium of Tommy Hearns. Let's continue to roll here. That's a 6. That's wrong. And a 15. So Tommy Hearns, 0-6, 1-5 for Hearns. Hearns in control. 5 on defense. Tommy looking to land something with a K3. What will it be? Will he get a K3? 90! Yes! He does! 90 through 91 is a K2. Possibility of a knockdown. We have to roll the red and white two-sided, well, your two-sided, your 0 through 9 10-sided die. Knockdown, 6 and under, badly hurt, 62 through 7. It is a 60. So he's going to be hurt. Mugabi is hurt. He goes back to the ropes. Beautiful combination by Tommy Hearns. Defense roll as Mugabi's trapped on the ropes. 3. Can Tommy Hearns land something big here again? Needs a high roll. 44. Pawing with the jab lands the right hand. Mugabi survives for the moment. We have about a minute and a half left in round 9. Split action. 7 and 1 are both below either pugilist's control factor. So you go 0-7, 0-1. Split action chart. Your 2 10-sided die, 0 through 9. Let's roll it. That's a 72. That's going to be a combination that lands by both fighters in this toe-to-toe exchange. 1 point for both pugilists on the 72. So they stand and bang, though some zip has gone away from their punching power, obviously. Again, 7 and a 7. We're going split action, 0-7, 0-7. Because they're both below their control factors. That's a 60. And then, again, an exchange ring center. And Tommy Hearns got the better of it. Another TKO point on Mugabi. Hearns wearing him down. I don't really understand how. So let's just take a look and see if we can figure this out. So Hearns, 3 here. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Hearns, I got it. Even though it was an even exchange, I think this is how this works. 3. Again, Hearns is blue. So you see 3 points here. 5. Then they're even. 4, 5, 6. That's 6 consecutive points. Thus, a TKO point is put against Mugabi. Okay, I believe that's how that works. We have a minute left in round 9. Hearns looking good, though he is tired. And again, we're going to go to the split action. 0, shoot. No, that's right. 0-4, 0-7. 54. That's going to be both fighters throw and miss. We have under a minute to go here in round 9. That's going to favor Hearns because Mugabi rolled a 3. Hearns an 18. It's basically like the game of war. If it's such a difference, it doesn't matter with the split. You know, when you do the math, you really don't have to as long as it's higher. And again, the computer does it for you. Defense roll for Mugabi. He gets the 1, so there can be no knockdown. But Hearns can still score, or he can get countered or missed. 0-7 for Tommy Hearns. And he will miss those shots as Mugabi ducks away somehow. Round 9 coming to an end soon. 15 for Mugabi. That's going to favor John the Beast Mugabi. 0-6 for Hearns. Let's see if Mugabi has a biblical miracle in his fists. Defense roll for Tommy. He needs a 1 because he's tired. He gets a 5. So Mugabi rolling off the offensive portion of the outside chart. 66. Will he get his kicks on Route 66? He lands a hook at the bell. -3 for Mugabi. Control foul. I don't know what that means. Will, not good. Any minuses, not good. Final 3 minutes of boxing. Final 3 minutes of boxing. And with explaining, we're going to finish this up in probably under an hour and a half. That's not bad with trying to work it out and explain it. So unofficially, the ringside prognosticator has Tommy Hearns up 88-84. Mugabi's big round was round 2 and he dropped Hearns. So Mugabi needs a knockout or a couple of knockdowns. Here we go. Final round. They touch gloves. And let's get to it. 2, that's not going to help Mugabi at all. So a 0-2 and a 10. And Tommy Hearns maintains control. Defense roll for Mugabi. 4 too high. Tommy Hearns needs something with a K3 or lower. 78. A good combination. 1 point for Tommy Hearns. Again, we're just showing you can roll your... Again, oh, that was an 18. That was an 18. My fumble fingers hit it. 18 for Tommy Hearns. Hearns is just getting the better roll. 0-7, 1-8. Defense roll. Mugabi's tired, so it's got to be a 1. It's a 6. They're both... Mugabi's pressing. He knows he needs a knockout. Hearns, it looks like he's pot-shotting. 76. And that's going to be a couple of good jabs by Tommy Hearns. Hearns gets another point. Oh, wrong thing, sorry. We got to roll the 20-siders. And that's going to favor Tommy Hearns. Mugabi a 0-4, Hearns an 18. Defense roll for Mugabi's a 2, which would have been good if he wasn't fatigued, but he is fatigued. Hearns rolls his 10-sided die. That's a 30. Big cross. Had Hearns been fresh, possibility of a knockdown because his power is an 8, but since he's fatigued, it's down to a 3 now. So that is a 30. That's going to be 2 points on the jab and the right hand. Mugabi is dead tired. Hearns looking to take a decision here, and it would be a big win for Tommy the Hitman Hearns in our universe. Mugabi finally with control, 13-0-7. So Tommy Hearns looking for that 1 defense roll. It's a 4. Mugabi rolls the 2 10-sided die, 0 through 9. 22 for John the Beast Mugabi. And either way, that would have been out of his power range, but it'll be 2 points. As he hooks left and right to the head of Hearns. They're telling Hearns, stay outside. You hear the yelling from his corner. 0-4 for Mugabi, 1-8 for Hearns. He's in control. Defense roll for Mugabi. He gets the 1. So no possibility of a knockdown here as the outside chart moves from offense to defense. 37. And the punches do not land. Mugabi parries them away. We're coming to a conclusion of this bout. And if Hearns stays on his feet, it looks like he'll win a decision. Mugabi with a 13. Hearns with a 0-6. Mugabi pressing forward. Hearns trying to stay on his bicycle. Mugabi gets in punching range. And the Beast looking to feast on Tommy Hearns. That's a 13. Left-right lands. 1 minute to go in round 10. 0-3 for Mugabi, 14 for Hearns. Hearns in control. Mugabi with his defense roll of a 3. No good. Tommy, the Hitman Hearns, looking to land here. Double zeros! Left hand, right cross! Holy cow, does he tag him? Will Mugabi go down in the final moments of this bout? 10 and under, he's down. It's a 55. He is badly hurt. Hearns looking to finish Mugabi on the ropes. Mugabi with a defense roll. 3. He's helpless on those ropes. Can Tommy Hearns, the Motor City Cobra, the Hitman? It's a 0-7 for Tommy. Only a 1-0-7. Oh, yeah, it's a hook. Sorry, I was looking at 10 through 12. Final moments of this bout. Can Mugabi stay on his feet? He's gonna. No, it's gonna. Yes, it's gonna go split action, 10-9. So 10 is underneath Mugabi's 12, 9. Split action. Let's see if there's a TKO here at the end. 30. And that's gonna be a clinch. And that ends the fight. We have Tommy Hearns winning unofficially on our scorecard. The ringside prognosticator also has Tommy Hearns winning unofficially, 98-93. Mugabi never followed up quite well after knocking down Hearns in the second. So let's go to the decision, shall we? We have a unanimous decision. 96-93, 96-93, 98-94. The winner by unanimous decision, Tommy the Hitman Hearns. So Tommy Hearns wins his first bout of our universe in Legends of Boxing on the PC, and we rolled our own dice. He is 1-0. He survives the knockdown to win a unanimous decision, 96-93, 96-93, and 98-94. We had it more towards 98-94, but the right pugilist won. So again, we can go to the fight report. It's pretty cool. This is how you would probably mark your paper chart. Okay. Your scorecard, excuse me. And the computer does it for you. So that is it, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live, because we pretty much do everything live. And also check out the other wonderful content creators in our community. I'd like to thank Jason Cull, JVD Studios, Clinton Parks, Beatles Eternally, Robbie Wartburg, Jeffrey Jamestown Baseball Commissioner, Mark Jones. And for those who watched and did not jump in the chat, thank you very much. And for those who will watch later, thank you very much. So till next time, stay safe, be smart. Tommy Hearns wins a unanimous decision over John the Beast Mugabi. We rolled our own dice. We thought things out. We gave you a little call. It took us a little longer, but we were learning together. So that's how you roll your own dice and play this game. I'm not an expert, but we're figuring it out. I think we did a pretty good job. So once again, thank you for your time. I greatly appreciate it. Health and happiness. Stay safe. Be smart. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Enjoy life. It is fleeting. You don't know when it'll be gone. So, God bless.